around us, silence in our path. Through the storm we sail, no time to turn back. Whispers in the static, echoes in the dark. Something waits beyond the light, it's tearing worlds apart.
In the iron shadows, where the watchers sleep, truth is cloaked in silence, buried secrets deep. One by one they vanish, names lost in the void, but we ignite the stars again with what they can destroy. Forged in flame and mystery, bound by fate and secrecy, we are the edge, Trident's blade in the storm. We will not fade.
We ride the storm into the unknown. We soar through the rift, past every war. We are the shadow's final spark. We are the light in the dark. Trident arise, the last line drawn in stardust skies. This is the reckoning they fear. The future's forged right here. Threat classification unseen. Potential vector, extragalactic. Containment protocol. Failed. We ride the storm into the unknown. We soar, no turning back, no silent shore. We are the reckoning they dread.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Star Trek Trident. I am PA Kenny USA, aka RTE Studios, your production engineer for today's game. Let us bring in our cast and crew, which should already be on the command deck. Excuse me. How's everyone doing?
Pretty damn good.
Good. All right. As you can see, I am PA Kenny USA, RTE Studios, your GM and Game Master for today's game. I am the Game Master Q, aka Admiral Quinn. Yes, we have a Q playing an Admiral. Don't ask questions. Otherwise, he might snap his fingers and, well, we'll see what happens. Captain, if you'd like to introduce yourself, you're more than welcome to. If you're stepping away, let me know. Hold on. Old. I have to do reintroductions because apparently it's not playing in that cast feed audio section. God dang it. I apologize, folks. Give me a second. Our cast is now live. There we go. Try again.
Okay, I play Jordan. I play the charismatic, often quick to anger, Captain Morose, QB1. There may not be a fist.
All right. And our dear engineer, no, not engineer, but our dear medical officer is stepped away to probably tend to a crew member who just walked into the surgery ward. Oh no, they're back. We just said you probably stepped away to check on a one of your patients.
Well, I'm going to step away again because me being a dum-dum, guess what I forgot to do? I don't know.
Turn on the dryer?
But I will be back. It shouldn't take me that long to get me something to drink.
All right. Well, we wait for that. we're going to jump back to the standby screen, and then we'll continue the reintroductions, and then we'll jump into today's game. And hello, welcome in. Oh, wow, that was not what I wanted. Oh, that was my bot doing that stupid thing. I have to fix that bot.
Yes, you probably do.
I like how it
I
says our
will be
game
back-
master today's game is you. That is not right.
No, that isn't, but you'll fix it.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. All right, we'll be right
will
back,
be back.
in just a few moments, folks. Please stay tuned while we get set up and prepared. Enjoy the music.
Stardate 3391, a new frontier of silence and shadow. In the mists of the Shackleton expanse, we reach beyond knowing. Burning stars behind us, silence in our path. Through the storm we sail, no time to turn back. Whispers in the static, echoes in the dark. Something waits beyond the light, it's tearing worlds apart.
In the iron shadows, where the watchers sleep, truth is cloaked in silence, buried secrets deep. One by one they vanish, names lost in the void, but we ignite the stars again with what they can destroy. Forged in flame and mystery, bound by fate and secrecy, we are the edge, Trident's blade in the storm. We will not fade.
We ride the storm into the unknown. We soar through the rift, past every war. We are the shadow's final spark. We are the light in the dark. Trident arise, the last line drawn in stardust skies. This is the reckoning they fear. The future's forged right here. Threat classification unseen. Potential vector extragalactic. Containment protocol failed. We ride the storm into the unknown. We soar, no turning back, no silent shore. We are the reckoning they dread. We are the voices in their head. This is Trident Command. Standing by. We light the dark, one star at a time. Through the mist, through the void, through the fire line. No retreat, no signal fades. We are the storm that silence made. Every
right, folks. Yeah, our medical officer and her comm officer companion is back. And could they go ahead and introduce themselves, please?
Hi. I'm Rags. How I made a lieutenant? I mean, I guess it's not as scary as being called princess.
It has its
You know,
responsibilities.
it does. It does. Yeah, that's me, and I am Lady Mary.
Very quiet. Trying to
Who?
figure out. You are very quiet, but I'm gonna boost your audio.
No,
No, it's not you. It's on my end. Oh no,
I
you're
can
at
boost
max
my own
volume.
audio. I
There
can
we go.
boost my own.
There we go. I had to crank
I
you
can
up on my
boost.
headset.
Okay.
You're good. Okay. So there we go.
And I am Lady Mary, aka Trisha Welsh.
Yes. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, any comments, concerns, questions before we start today's game?
I was gonna say, princess is a title that Miss Nurse does not use very lightly.
No, the P word we do not use.
No.
And with that, folks, we'll be right back after the opening intro. Please stay tuned.
All stars behind us, silence in our path. Through the storm we sail, no time to turn back. Whispers in the static, echoes in the dark. Something waits beyond the light, it's tearing worlds apart. In the iron shadows where the watchers sleep, truth is cloaked in silence, buried secrets deep. One by one they vanish, names lost in the void. But we ignite the stars again with what they can't destroy. Forged in flame and mystery, bound by fate and secrecy. We are the edge, Trident's blade in the storm. We will not fail. We ride the storm into the unknown we saw. Through the rift past every wall, we are the shadow's final spark. We are the light in the dark. Trident arise, the last line drawn in stardust skies. This is the reckoning they fear, the future's forge. Right here.
Threat classification. Unseen. Potential vector extragalactic. Containment protocol. Failed.
This is Trident Command, standing by.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, our crew were getting situated on board the. Well, they've already been situated on board the USS Silverlight E, and the comm officer has was promoted last episode to lieutenant, with all the rights and responsibilities therein. And Lady Mary has, I'm assuming, settled into her position as Chief Medical Officer, acting.
Of course. Of course.
And so, Captain, you come onto the deck as the the bridge, I should say, where we are. And the
Wait a minute, are we on a ship or are we on the station?
where do you want to be? I'll let you guys decide.
Where
We
are
haven't
we?
gotten to the station yet. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on a ship that's taking us there.
Yes, the ship
yes,
is still in transit.
We're still in the vicinity of DS9. We have not left yet.
Yeah. In the vicinity of DS9, you're making your way to PR 31-02 because you received an anomalous signal source from Poseidon's Reach saying you need to go there because they've detected a really, really weird message on one of their signal relay beacons.
Okay.
Hence the objective for today's mission.
Well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my character's in, is this going to be your own ship, or is this going to be just a ship that we've borrowed to get to from point A to point B?
It's your own ship, the Silverlight E, because the captain picked you up in it.
Ah, okay.
So now we're flying back to Poseidon's Reach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
But my character yeah, my character's looking at longingly at the medical place and going, taking this over for a whole station. Why am I looking at this? And Rags is somewhere in her cabin quietly asleep. So she's
in over the PA. There's two announcements that go off. But Rags, you're kind of sleeping. You kind of hear like in a dream state, kind of like a sort of like twilight sleep sound.
Yes, I've had that.
Yeah. Will Lieutenant O'Neill please report to the transporter room? Apparently, one of our crew members is still stuck in the transporter buffer. Lieutenant O'Neill, please report to engineering for a maintenance call on transporter room 3. Apparently, Lieutenant Lemon Twist has been stuck in the transporter for the past 48 hours and needs to be freed.
Just read that. Okay, I saw where you were going with that one.
Yeah. Attention. Will Rags Ashendon please report to the bridge? All senior staff to the bridge, please.
All right.
The lights are off in your room.
Yeah, the lights are off in her room. She stretches. Lights. She knows how things work. I mean, she's not stupid. Okay. She stretches. She just kind of does the scratching on her scales.
Yeah, they're a little flaky today.
Wonder if I have enough time for a quick
sonic shower.
I'll risk it. She hops out of bed, wanders to the shower. You hear the water.
Well, it's not water. It's the sonic sounds.
Oh, yeah, I know. But
the sound of water. The sound of water is played to make it feel more.
Right.
Captain, where are you right now?
Just give me a little surprise. My communications always.
Yeah, you're probably in the transporter room. Yeah, you're in the transporter room dealing with the ensign who's stuck in the transporter.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't have an engineer.
O'Neill's
I
like,
would have just
well, it's weird. Like they're stuck in the transporter. I've tried to reroute the buffer, and the buffer's giving an overflow error because there's so many ensigns stuck in the. I swear, there's some sort of hazing thing going on with the lower decks and playing around with the transporters. Every morning I come in here, and the transporter buffer is overflowing.
I do some quick tech magic and point out the error. And suggest a couple maintenance.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Technobabble jargon insert here.
Yeah, technobabble. Like, this is how you fix it. Get the fucking instance out of the game. Awesome.
As he slides the sliders up and Lieutenant Lemon Twist flops on top of the transporter pad in their night clothes, sleeping with a pillow.
Huh?
This was definitely a hazing incident. They were transported out of their bed into the buffer. Someone's been
transporter engineer and expect all the logs last 48 hours to be on my desk within 3 hours.
Oh.
Yes, sir. We'll have those reports on your desk within 2.
Apparently, these lower deck people don't know who they're dealing with yet.
Understood, sir. Hey, you. Don't come back here with that dilithium crystal. It is not rock candy. And the comm cuts.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah. And Rags, you get up. Well, you're already up. You're come out of the sonic shower.
Mm-hmm.
All refreshed, scales gleaming.
Yeah. Yep.
As you look at you slide open the closet, and sitting there is your lieutenant's new uniform that was delivered yesterday. And you're looking at all your other outfits, and you're just looking at it, and you're like, do I wear it? Should I wear it?
Yeah. She might as well wear it. She puts it on. It even has a tail hole.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes over on her one of the nightstands has the pips.
Yep.
Lieutenant.
Yep.
And she puts on the pips.
Yep. It looks good on you. All
right.
Well, Lieutenant Rags Ashdawn, please report to the bridge. For duty shift. Alpha.
All right already. And out she trots.
Yep. Down the hall, past all the people. There are other crew members looking at you and nodding in approval. Other lower decks nodding in approval. Some are actually even like doing double takes as they walk by.
Why are they doing double takes?
Well, the news hasn't spread fully yet across the ship. As Ariel, who is a close friend of you, ensign of yours, says, "Nice pips. So you have a few extra dots on your lapel. Congratulations, Lieutenant." As she rushes over to science. Looks like you're late, though.
She looks. It's Ariel, right?
Ariel, yeah.
She looks over at Ariel. Well, it wasn't my fault that I felt all itchy. I wanted to take a shower.
Those sonic showers are so nice. Well, she sticks her head out of the science door as you hear a voice from a commanding officer say, "Ariel, get in here. We have rocks to examine."
Oh, you and your rocks. As Rags goes over to her station, which is the communications section. She kind of settles down in her chair.
As the screen boots up on the console, it's been reconfigured to your specifications and liking, and it flashes across the screen. Welcome back, Lieutenant Ash and Dawn.
Wow.
Actually, I would have returned to my quarters to go pick something up.
Yep. As there is a acting officer in the command chair right now.
Now, I will say this. I know what the communications is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
You know, with the little thingy in the ear.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. If Rags knows about that. It's like she's a lot more comfortable with kind of what I've got.
Yeah, like a headset.
Phones.
Yeah,
a
headset.
headset.
Yeah.
If that helps her concentrate.
Yeah.
She does have
the earpiece.
ADHD. Well, she has the earpiece, but she has ADHD, and if she hears extraneous sounds, it's squirrel.
Yeah. Exactly. So a special accommodation has been made to retrofit the equipment needed for the job. So settle in, and the commanding officer says, Rags, welcome back. This is Commander Lucas White, Wyhte. And they are human. He's sitting in the command chair. It's kind of been his second time in the chair on temporary as like acting captain during beta shift. Beta shift has not transferred over to alpha shift yet. So it's kind of like still in the transitioning phase of from beta to alpha, or delta to alpha. I should say delta to alpha. So he says he's just tapping his fingers on the chair, like looking at the clock, and he's like, he does not want to be in the chair. He never wants to be in the chair. Because usually shit happens when you're in the chair. We all know this. As almost on cue, PR39 a call comes in from PR39.
PR39 or PR31?
31, yeah, 31, sorry, PR31. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. And it's a message from the relay beacon that the captain requested earlier. And it is weird. It's a repeating loop of mathematical numbers. Perfectly sync and repeating.
Does Rags recognize the repeating numbers?
Roll me a control. Actually, no. Insight communications or insight com.
Insight.
Well, it would be insight engineering or insight reason. Actually, let me look at what it would be. Actually, now I have this cheat sheet here that helps me like figure out what kind of roles or what kind of associations. Yeah, it'd be reason or reason or insight science, technically.
Science? Yeah, this is gonna go well for her.
Yeah, sorry about that, but I might update your numbers to make it like con or something or command later.
You're fine.
Yeah, but it is difficulty 3.
Okay.
And you can use a focus of comms expertise.
What happens when I use the comms expertise?
So comms expertise basically it just applies the focus to it, and if it's a comms related task like this or a science related task, I'm going to say, I reduce the difficulty down by 1 die, so it's now task roll 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to be fair and polite to you. Okay, let's see what we get. I have to get
nope.
Nope. You have no idea what this mathematical equation is, and you're not good at math. I mean, you've taken the math communications course, but this is way out of your league. This is like trigonometry meets algebra meets like
Technically, algebra
is
uh
trigonometry. Yeah.
is trig, and
Well,
I
this
get
is like
your point.
it's like pre-cal meets like advanced engineering math.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of looks at that and goes, and they keep telling me that I'm smart. That's out of my league, and that's probably over my pay grade.
As the commander sitting in the chair says, "Well, my time's up." Immediately, as Captain walks onto the bridge. Captain on deck as he stands and salutes.
Yep.
As I walk off the turbolift, can be seen carrying a rather bulky package.
It's actually a small metallic like suitcase.
Yeah, that contains a couple of necklace blades.
Yeah, there. All right, as you where you want to, Rags is over here. You are here. What do you want to do? Walk over to her.
I'll walk over to the comm or the comm station and present the case to Rags.
As you set the case down, as Rags is pondering over this, these weird symbols and weird-looking E's and F's and equations. You set the case down to her, almost startling her. Just remember the headset.
Don't get it. I just don't get it.
There's a metallic clunk next to you.
She immediately. This is one of those chairs that spin, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
She immediately spins around and goes, ah!
Captain's staring at you, smiling.
Oh. You really know how to give a person a heart attack. What's in the case? What's in the box?
You can open it.
She bends down, realizing, yeah, people, you've got to realize that Rags is about 3 foot tall.
Yes.
So she leans down.
Captain, you pick it up. Put it on the desk for her. She open it. Unclasp the clasp and pull it open. A shiny modified necklace. 2 sets.
Ooh.
Glisten at you. Captain, what do you say?
This is my present to you for graduating the academy.
Oh.
There to see you graduate in person.
Oh, thank you, Captain. It's very sweet of you. She closes it.
Yep.
Clasps it again. She picks it up. How heavy is this?
Each one is maybe 3 or 4 pounds.
3 or 4 pounds, yeah.
3 or 4. Okay, she could lift that.
Yeah.
She lifts it. Yeah. Very carefully, and as far as she can go over the side of the chair.
Yeah, sets it down next to her. Yep.
I can't have it in front of me. I can't have it in front of me. And she makes sure she puts it on the side where if she's going to be spinning around in the chair, which she also likes to do. She loves spinning in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But it's to the point where if she does spin and then hops out, then it's not going to be underneath her feet. She's not going to wrap her feet on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Or on the top of it or whatever.
True. So you're looking back at this weird message. Captain, you see the message, but you don't understand it either. Unless you'd like to roll for it.
Oh.
Roll me a control, actually reason science. Difficulty 3.
Oh. Oh.
I use a momentum. Die.
Yeah, well, you guys have no more momentum. So you got 1 because 1 person showed up on time. That is enough to succeed at cost. You managed to break down part of the formula, and yes, it is a mathematical perfect equation. But the weird thing about the equation is you're looking at it and it's like, you know what the answer is, but it's illogically impossible or completely impossible to get to that number by the way the mathematical equation is asking you to solve the problem. It wants you to divide by 0.
Zero could end up as 0.
No, well, no, like dividing by 0 results in, computers malfunctioning and stuff like that. We all know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Run the equation. I'll have I gotta run the equation through memory banks.
Through the computer.
Yeah. See if the computer can make sense of it.
The computer goes, unknown equation, unable to solve. And it just shows a frowny face emoji.
A frowny face emoji, huh?
Hmm. Even with all these advanced computers, you still, Star Trek and the Federation cannot divide by 0. For some weird reason in this universe.
We can never divide by 0, so what are you talking about?
Exactly.
I'll just randomly type in the number to see if that has anything that does anything.
Type the number 1, so you want to divide by 1?
By 3.
Type 3, okay. As you divide by 3, the words come out on the screen with the translating the mathematical numbers into very obscure symbols. They almost look alien, but as you look at these symbols, something in your mind just aches. Like you can, a emotion of pain just washes over you. Rags, you do not feel this because you are not empathic. You just notice the captain just reeling in pain as blood
Captain,
begins to trickle down from her nose.
Captain, are you all right?
So that was intriguing.
I would be the first one to remiss and say, why don't you go to 6 bay because you don't look so good.
You have like the remnants of a migraine. Something just hit you hard like a...
And put down what I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All the arcane symbols and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hand it to Rags and walk off to go to sick bay for a minute.
Rags, as you're looking at these symbols, something like a feeling of dread washes over you. Not like as emotionally intense as the captain's emotional pain, but you can just sense dread and pain coming off of these letters. Like they speak to you for some random reason.
What are they saying to her?
They're saying food, lust, and basically an endless hunger that's like that cannot be stopped. Like it's just the word feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. And followed by the words help, 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 help.
Right. She looks at the feed me, Seymour. I don't feel so good either. And she immediately takes I'm assuming there's like something that she can cover up the letters.
Yeah. You can just push a button and it'll like cover, like move away the screen.
Yeah, she'll push a button and go, okay. Let's add. She looks over at the captain. She's now the letters are no longer, or the formula is no longer there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she looks over at the captain. Are you feeling better? Hey, get off
Slightly.
it. Get off it. Slightly?
Completely, she said.
Completely.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
As a security
this-
officer chimes in and says, "Well, whatever that was," and he's a Vulcan. As you also notice that there's trickling blood coming down his nose from his nostril. Whatever that was, it was a mental attack of some sort. But I've never noticed or never experienced words used as a weapon.
Well, what I got from it was extreme hunger, feed me, and help. That's the reason why I said feed me, Seymour.
That's a very odd combination, Lieutenant. Says
What, the feed me, Seymour, or the feed me and help?
the latter. He says.
Okay.
It's very illogical that someone would want to eat a lot or consume mass quantities and yet need help, unless they have some sort of medical condition. We don't know what we're dealing with. I'll do some more research if you need to.
Please do. Please.
He turns back to his console.
Don't look at those that for too long. You also don't need a nosebleed.
Yep. So now, Captain, you're given this situation. You've also gotten reports from medical, as down in medical sickbay, a couple ensigns and various crew members of varying ranks, including some senior staff, have walked into the sickbay, all with bloody noses. Reports of bloody noses of unknown origin. What do you do? Mary?
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Oh.
So you have like 12 cases of people with bloody noses and reports of residual migraines.
She looks at these people. So what were you doing to get these migraines? I mean, I'm familiar with them. They're not
All
fun.
I was doing was doing my work, and then all of a sudden this massive pain just shot through my skull. One ensign says. Another lieutenant says, I was just working in the Jeffries tubes, and then all of a sudden I just conked out, and then realized my nose was bleeding when I woke up. Like, he actually had a blackout.
Okay. Anybody else? Did anybody see what caused this?
Absolutely not. They all chime. As they begin being treated for I mean, you're the senior medical officer, so whatever treatment you feel is appropriate for a migraine or a nosebleed.
Well, for a nosebleed, her immediate thought is, everybody lean back and close off their noses. And, because that is her her immediate thought. But she is medical, so that no.
Yeah.
And for a migraine.
And a nosebleed.
Well, okay, for a migraine, she would look at the people and go, if you're still having the migraine, my suggestion is for you to go to a place that does not have light, no light, gentle sound, and that you rest for at least 24 hours.
At least 3 of the crew members are still coming off a migraine, so they've been moved to that particular part of the med bay. The rest are kind of okay, but they still have nosebleeds and they're still questioning why their skulls are pounding.
Well, I mean,
In would walk the captain.
And Lady Mary looks at the captain. What happened? As you see, my medical place is filled with people who have migraines and nosebleeds.
And all our crew members that show empath abilities.
Yep.
Including myself.
What did you see?
We received a mysterious communique up on the bridge of a mathematical equation which we somehow solved, but upon doing so, it emitted a frequency that the empaths on board apparently were affected by.
Okay.
As you pull up the, do you want to pull up the frequency on the screen, or no?
Oh, this is not gonna. This is. Lady Mary's not gonna like this one a little bit. But go ahead.
Okay. As you pull up the frequency, and Lady Mary, please roll me a fitness security check difficulty 3.
You would.
Because you are an
You
empath.
would. Yeah. Well,
A form
boy,
of an
is she
empath. Yeah.
A form of empath. Okay, what is it?
Fitness security.
Fitness security.
Yep. And increase your comp range by 1.
Oh, 3?
Yep. Mm.
Oh boy, I already hate you.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. Okay.
Yeah. Enough to succeed, so I will give you some information. As you push through this agonizing pain, as you grip your skull, and you feel like someone is like pushing a jackhammer straight into your brain, in your cerebral cortex. You do the whole pinch the eyes and everything, and you push through the noise, and you can hear the screaming of numerous voices saying, like an echoing, resounding, "Help us," cacophinating through your skull. As blood trickles down your nostril.
She goes over and she hits the button to erase it.
Yep.
Or to change it.
To turn it off, yep.
Yeah, to turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah. That was intense. Mm-hmm.
If she feels her nose, she just give me a second. She walks over, finds some Kleenex. Blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
The emotions vaguely amused at the fact that you can bleed.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look. Oh. I'm gonna have to find some sort of protection against that because that really hurt. Now I know what my sister was going through when she had migraine. Ay. Owie.
Yeah, this is what the crew experienced.
Lady Anne was not kidding. Ow. Now, of course, Lady Mary knows all about migraines.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, I know about migraines because my sister has them, and they're not fun.
Yep.
Not in any shape, form, or fashion.
Correct.
And so what Lady Mary goes and does is she goes and finds one of the beds.
Yep.
Lies down, closes her eyes. Give me a minute. Let me see if that will take away the headache. Oh.
Yeah.
And she keeps her eyes closed. So.
Yeah. But Captain, as you're pondering
that's still on feet because of that.
Yeah, as immediately the yellow alert goes off. Because I'm assuming, because we don't know what we're dealing with, it would be switched to a yellow alert because the ship's sensors have detected an assault against the crew.
Yeah.
So we are at yellow alert, and you're almost within range of PR 31-02 sector, and the ship drops out of warp. And you see a very large spinning, it's a neutron star. A quasar neutron star. So very fast, very spinny, very wispy.
Ah.
Yep.
Alright.
And Lady Mary, the voices come back. Help us. Help us. Feed us. And now you've noticed it's almost like two separate voices
Okay.
screaming out into the void of this your consciousness.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's not inflicting any pain. It's just loud. But it's still like it hurts slightly, but not as much.
Alright.
As you notice, several of the other crew reel over in pain on the medical beds.
Right. Okay. She goes to the other medical beds.
Mm-hmm.
And she prescribes them like pain medication.
Sedatives.
Yeah. Basically.
All right.
She then. Okay, so I'm not looking at the thing anymore. It has. Did anybody else on the bridge also have a reaction?
I did, and one of our Vulcan officers did as well.
Chief Security Officer O'Neill.
Did my daughter have a reaction?
No, she did not.
No, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Yep.
She had a reaction.
Yeah.
I know I played her.
Yeah. She did.
She had a reaction. Remember, she
Yes,
said
she did. Morris would not have noticed because she was having migraine.
Yeah. Right. Right. Okay.
Oh, you know what, Mom.
She hits her communicator. Then she goes, Lieutenant Ashendon, please report to the medical bay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Here's this. What does my mother want? She
Walk
slides
in.
out of the. Yeah, she slides off of the chair since she walks into. Mm-hmm. What? I hear you had a reaction to. And at this point, Rags noticed that there's still like blood flecks around Lady Mary's nose. What happened? Apparently, the thing that you guys found also attacked me, or communicated with me, or whatever. Oh boy. Yeah. Something saying feed me, save us, or save us, feed me, depending on which way you want to go. Look at that.
Yeah.
But there's no time for jokes. What? I said feed me, Seymour. Lady Mary kind of looks at her. Lady Mary knows where that's from.
Yeah. And yeah, as you're pondering this, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves about just role play a little bit for me. Okay. Roll something as a GM.
Okay. Rex, yes. It looks like something is hitting us psychically. Well, yeah, I know that.
Okay.
And the thing is that it really concerns me because the captain had a bloody nose. And the reason why I suggested that she come here to talk to you. You know, I don't want her falling out, being captain and all that. I do worry. Oh, the captain gave me something for a graduation present. What did the captain give you? Modified
Mechleth.
What?
Mechleth.
Mechleth.
Modified Mechleth. Two of them.
That she hand formed.
Lady Mary then looks at the captain. You gave her swords?
On that note, the ship shakes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I can see that.
The ship shakes violently, and I need everyone to roll me a fitness security check.
I'm gonna have to roll that for 2 people.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what did you want us to roll?
Fitness security.
This security. That is not what I meant to do.
Okay, Jordan, you succeed. Lady Mary, you are thrown against the medical bed
Yeah,
here.
hang on. I've got to have. So that's fitness security.
Yes. For Rags.
And the complication is 2, right?
Complication is 2, yeah.
Oh,
Rags is thrown up against here.
I will say this: Rags is a lot lighter.
Yeah. So
than both the captain and Lady Mary, so she would react a lot more violently.
Yeah. And I'm gonna roll some damage dice because you hit an object.
Ah, lovely.
So let's roll 1d6 worth of damage. You take it in. You take 1 injury. Take 1 injury to your forehead as your forehead bangs against the medical bed here, like the part.
I'd rather the captain take that than Rags.
You want to?
Huh?
What did you want to do?
If I succeeded, I would have stepped behind Rags to cushion the blow.
You want to take the damage. Okay, so instead of, well, she's gonna. Okay, so Rags, take away the injury to your forehead. Captain,
Okay.
you're gonna take the injury to the forehead instead.
Okay.
I mean, I'm already in sickness, so why not make it a good reason?
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Rags kind of goes, oof. Okay, why is the ship shaking?
And then the ship switches to red alert.
Crud. Rags immediately gets up and runs back to the bridge.
Yep. As we run back to the bridge. Get back to the.
Captain, are you doing the same?
Yes, so we'll treat my injury later.
Yep. Back to the bridge.
Actually, take some gauze and just put them there.
Yeah, we run back to the bridge.
Actually, Lady Mary. Yeah, Lady Mary has her some gauze, and you might want to fix that.
Fair. Yeah. As outside you see.
And wrap her head with the an extra, like the.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
There. As you all run to the bridge, on the main screen or the main viewer, you see a swirling mass, which is the neutron star. But you notice something odd about it. Would anyone like to roll a insight science? Difficulty 2.
Insight science?
Yeah.
I'll try it.
I'll try it too. Frags will try it.
Yeah,
Jordan. Nope.
Even though I'm a xenobiologist, it just didn't work.
No one gets it. Okay.
Nope. Not even Rags.
Nope. As you're looking at this, what you're seeing is 100% illogical. Even the Vulcan's just like his mouth drops.
Right.
That is not logical. At all, he says.
Okay, so what are we looking at?
This neutron star is acting as if it's like feeding on itself, yet it's not turning into a black hole or a wormhole. It is perpetually self-feeding itself on something deep within itself.
Okay, that sentence.
That's interesting.
I know, it's weird.
Right, kind of looks
Looking at
into
the
it.
sensor, he's trying to make heads or tails of it.
Roll me a sensor science, please.
Oh, what?
For the ship, sensor science. Difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sensors. Science 2.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, actually, no. Those are success. Those are not successes. Actually, those are fails. They're
Well,
red.
no.
No. They're successes. Just marking it weird. I'm looking at it right now. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the ship's just being really weird. Yeah. So the ship comes up and says, "It seems that there is a planet that is being consumed, regenerated, and then consumed again. Deep within the corona of the neutron star."
Okay. This is unusual.
Highly unusual, says the Vulcan.
Because neutron stars aren't supposed to be like this.
Neutron stars are very hot, so nothing would be able to survive, let alone form within the layer of the corona.
Rags, as you're looking at your console and like reading off like what the report from the science officer is, you see embedded in the report is a sound file. And I don't have an actual sound file, but I will kind of mimic what it sounds like.
She kind of goes over to the sound file, squints her eyes to brace herself against another psychic attack.
Yep.
And hits the button, Max.
As you click play, you hear an ear-piercing scream. But it's like it sounds like static, just straight up static. But it's like a scream to you. And it's thousands and thousands of voices. You should turn it off.
Yeah, I turn it off after. Ow!
As blood trickles down from your ear.
Okay.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I think at this point, Rags puts back on her headphones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Enough with the substance already.
Yeah.
Ow.
The science officer says. Yeah, the science officer says, whatever we're dealing with does not know how to communicate properly. Or does not know how to, looks over at Rags, modulate its voice.
That's saying it loudly. Owie, that hurt my ear.
We need to figure out a way to communicate with it, or whatever it is, at the same frequency as he looks at his readings. Yet I feel like whatever frequency it is resonating at is far greater than our human or alien counterparts aboard are able to comprehend. He pulls up a note as he walks to the main viewer. It appears that this species, or life, as I've determined, resonates at a much higher frequency, almost exactly to the same resonance field as the human brain.
Okay, that's still not good. I mean, anybody listening to this single, if they listen to it long enough, they're going to be dead.
Precisely. It is not the best odds, but it is what we have to deal with.
I mean, I could always ask the entity, scream once for yes and twice for no. But that would get real annoying real quick.
We need to figure out a way to either modulate the voice being received, or
Can we bring the on our end, not on their end, but on our end, can we bring that down below, what the human mind could hear or interpret or whatever?
You are the chief communications officer. It is within your purview, says the.
True.
You
True,
might
but I
want to
want to
work
know
with
if it.
engineering to do something with the sound with the PA system, if that is what the captain would prefer.
I was also asking the opinion of the science officer to find out if it's
The
scientifically possible to do that.
It is possible, yes, but I don't have the mechanical know-how to do it. I am just a science officer.
I know that. I was just asking if it was scientifically possible. You answered my question. Thank you very much. Now I can go to the uh uh uh
engineers.
Engineer.
the engineers. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
as Rice kind of does it's because she's going through a mental thing.
Yeah.
That now I can go to the engineers and say, yes, it's scientifically possible, and can you please help me? I'll ask really nicely and sweetly.
You should go down to
Excuse
engineering.
That's exactly where she's going.
Mm-hmm. And a view of engineering. You're not here. Lady Mary, I guess we'll accompany you, and this is the engineer. Captain, you can join us if you would like.
Okay,
You
hang on a
sure?
second. Hang on a
Rags
second.
on
I've got to get Rags onto the field. Give me a second.
Okay, you
There
can
she
do it.
is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can do it.
Cool. Yeah. All right, Captain, you're there, and the engineer
Rags,
says, "Welcome to the engineer." Rags, I haven't seen you. This is a close friend, the chief engineer. Their name is Chief Engineer Dawson,
Okay.
and her assistant is your dear Ferengi friend.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Vet. Even though he's technically a civilian, he has been brought on as kind of like a liaison to engineering because he's so good at engineering and taking apart things and scrapping it.
Yeah, and Rags adores this particular Ferengi.
Yeah.
They are very good friends.
Even though he did try to smuggle a piece of, plant life into DS9.
Yeah.
They're still friends.
Yeah. Rags comes up to the chief engineer.
Chief engineer acting. So we don't actually have an official engineer, so they're just acting right now.
Right. Hi. I want to know if there's a way for us to modulate a frequency that would not hit human ears to make them go all wiggy and possibly die. I'm sure you've heard the problem that's been happening all over the ship.
I've read the report, yes. She walks over to the console over here. So I've tried to come up with a way to basically noise gate the level of sound. However, I can't lower the frequency level. That is the problem we're dealing with. Because if we lower the frequency level, we lose the communication method entirely, and we won't be able to.
Well,
can we filter it to a level that will not harm the crew?
I have come up with a way to filter the sound level, but extended communications with whatever the species means of communications is, I would not recommend. Only short, brief conversations lasting no more than 5 to 10 minutes. At most.
In other words, we shouldn't have a full conversation about what we did last summer.
Precisely. If that is the way you see it, she says.
I'm gauging about how much we did last summer. I mean, if you study it firm, it takes the never mind.
She says, judging by what the captain and Rags has seen, as well as several other crew reports, this species or entity, we'll just call it the entity for now.
Until it gives us a name, yeah, sure.
The entity is trying desperately to communicate with us, from what I can tell, and what you've told me, Rags. But
it sounds like they've turned up the volume way too high.
I think the main reason why there's in your report, Rags, that they are technically screaming at us is either one, they do not know how to communicate, or have never communicated with another species other than their own. I have no idea. Or this is their first attempt at first contact, albeit brutally painful. We have to figure out a way to communicate back and let them know that somehow their means of communication is hurting our crew. Also, the word "help us" comes up numerous times throughout the conversations.
Yes. Help us, feed us. And I mean...
And this "us" it refers to, I don't know if this is like a hive mind like the Borg, or if this is a collective entity's consciousness speaking in the terms of us. It's unclear at this time.
Okay.
I'm just an engineer, as you know. I'm just giving you the information that I have on hand.
Left or right? Lady Mary will kind of look at the situation and goes, now, I am not human. No.
Yes, I'm aware of, I've read part of the captain's report with his permission, but you're a very strange species, and honestly, the engineer has not been able to read the full classified report, because obviously your report is somewhat redacted because of what you are.
Yeah.
So all they know is that you're a higher life form. Very, very powerful life form.
Now, I could command this thing to shush, but that's not going to help us find out why it needs help.
Mm-hmm. We could silence it. However, as you stated, it would not help in any regards to being able to help this life form in its crisis state.
And it needs help.
And we are the only people out here in the Shackleton Expanse. Well, in this area of the Shackleton Expanse that know about this species or this life form we've just encountered.
Right. Right. Okay.
And we're the only people who could possibly help. I hope.
Lady Mary looks over at the captain. So, you're the captain. Got any suggestions? Comments? Witty apropos?
I was going to say, the only thing that this whole situation has reminded me of, in any remote sense, is dealing with the Borg.
I don't think it's hostile. Chimes in the
even their collective mind communication is not strong enough to cause all the empaths on board to migraines and nosebleeds.
True.
Just from a brief contact with them.
All right. I think I can come up with, because of what I am, can come up with some sort of protection for my brain. But that's not going to help any of you.
Probably not. But if you have like some kind of apparatus or some kind of idea of how to make something, after all, I am an engineer. My team is ready and willing to do whatever is necessary to help the crew, Captain.
Yes, and I thank you that from the top of my head to the bottom of my shoes. But I don't know if any of my ideas are actually going to work. I can protect myself, but that's because of the nature of what I am. trying to figure out something to protect all of you. That's going to take serious thinking on my part.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, what we need to do is communicate with that thing out there and tell them to lower the volume, the pitch, or the frequency, or something.
And the word pitch, the engineer says, "You might have an idea." She types some key commands on the console, and you see two waveforms that are kind of like spinning, like in oscillating different things, and they all align to one line.
Uh-huh.
I think you figured it out. The sound. The pitch modulation can be changed to a lower frequency to resonate at the same level. Yet, if I change the decibels down just a slight bit, while running at the same monotone frequency in mono, at a megahertz of 41,000 megahertz on a mono channel. She does some finagling. I think that might work as she pushes the play button, and you hear a much softer, much less intense plea for help, followed by a very subtle feed me.
And it's not giving anybody, like, headaches.
No, it is not. Gain 1 momentum for solving the puzzle. Technically. I'll grant that to you. So I'm going to give you actually 2 momentum back because you worked part of the puzzle out. So you guys have 2 momentum on the board. Mm-hmm.
I look over at the captain. Now that we've figured out how to lower
The receiving end.
the receiving end,
Mm-hmm.
let's. Hey, Rags? Yeah? Why don't you try to communicate with them now? They won't hurt your brain. Are you sure about that? All right. Rags wanders over to. I'm assuming there's a communication somewhere in
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She wanders over to the
Mm-hmm.
she wanders over to the engineering or the communications and engineering.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she opens the channel.
Give me a quick second as the computer is calibrating.
Yeah. And by the way, people, I have looked up what a neutron star is while our wonderful DM is doing stuff.
Okay.
A neutron star is an incredibly dense remnant of a massive star that has undergone a supernova explosion. It is essentially a giant atomic nucleus composed of primarily neutrons, named a neutron star, with a diameter of only 12 miles, 20 kilometers. Despite its small size, the neutron star packs a tremendous mass, often exceeding that of our sun. Some science while we sit here and wait.
Okay. So, I'm going to, so in-game chat, as you're coming through the, this is what you read.
Oh, I need to read this.
It's just numbers. And it's pulsing, like, repeatedly.
Okay. There's a 7, there's a 7, there's a 7, there's a 7. She.
Like, am I looking at it with a radio frequency or something?
Huh?
It is repeating on a subspace frequency resonant. So basically, the message was received through a passive subspace sensor data during background radiation mapping. The raw output shown is what you've received.
Well, Rags kind of looks at that and goes, again, I am not someone who works in code or in math, so someone else is going to have to look at that.
The engineer looks at it. Would you like the engineer to roll for this? Engineer. Okay, so he's going to use control science, and I'm going to roll for the engineer. Where's the engineer?
And use option 3, because that's the...
Dave, just do this.
No.
Nope. Stop. Character sheet. Oh, that's not the right character sheet. Damn it. Sorry about that. We'll use this one then. Because I can. So that's going to be control engineering, difficulty 3. They're going to be using. Oh, they don't get a focus. This is technically not that. Okay, cool. Rolling. And what did they get? 3 successes. He looks at it and says, I see something, as he draws a triangle on the screen. See how the patterns are all prime numbers repeating with the mirrored secondary values?
And as he's saying this, Rags, it just comes to her brain. 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number.
The pattern forms a triangle if plotted 3, 2, 1. Pulse shapes interpreted as an attempt to imitate form. As he types in the as he draws a triangle.
Okay.
And then he says, I think that's what it's trying to tell us, is form a sentence. And then another message comes in. This time, it's this.
Okay, that is, and she knows what that is,
Mm-hmm.
or at least some of it. She looks at that and goes, I know what that is. That is Morse code, or at least some of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Rags has gotten an open communication with the thing, right?
Yep.
So she actually does sing 3 is a magic number.
Yep.
Out to this entity.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't respond. All you can hear is kind of like just static, just white noise, like it's waiting.
Okay. So that obviously is not what it's asking for. Now again, even though I've identified that as Morse code, I do not know Morse code. Right off the top of my head.
And Captain, I'm going. I will let you guys look up, look up Morse code, for the solution.
Yeah, I don't know very much on Morse code off the top of my head.
Would you like to ask the if you roll a what would it be? Sensor science. I will allow the computer to speak for the translated.
Okay. You want us to roll for what?
Sensor science, please.
Sensor? Okay, I don't have that.
Yeah, that's the ship.
Yep.
Whoever wants to roll for the ship.
Look up the
however you want to do it is up to you.
and try and decipher it.
Let's do it.
Source code. Translate.
as we go to the internet and we try to get it to help us.
SpaceNet.
Yeah, SpaceNet.
Let me see. I need camera. Okay. All right. I got what I need. I got the translator.
Mhm.
All right. So dot I. Okay, the next part is already translated to am dot dash dot dash. Dash. Yeah.
I have that's no, no, okay.
By the way, the extra spaces there, those indicate like letters. Probably didn't figure that out.
Wait, is that? Are we looking at 1 to 2 letters per area?
One letter per area.
1 letter per area. Because I'm not seeing dot dash dot dash.
Oh, that is a historic Morse code delineator for end of message. So just put the word end at the end.
Oh, that's it for the third bracket.
Yeah. So here, this is what it should read out to.
And
It should spell out I am.
yeah, I got that.
That's what.
I'm not seeing.
That's what you should get. As then you have to fill in the blank word with 3
That's what I'm
letters.
trying to figure out. But I'm not seeing the 4 dashes on the translator
You
list.
don't need to have it. It's a multi-part puzzle. So basically, what word would spell out exactly a phrase that it's trying to say? Three letters.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is the 3 letters in between.
Okay, hold
Because
on.
I already have I am.
I'm gonna help you here. Hold on.
Seeing those 3 letters on the translator.
Okay, this is what you're gonna get. as it sends another message.
Okay, so first
Oh.
one is I dot dash 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 T dash dash.
Wait, that's a C.
Oh, that's not C.
That first one is.
Yeah, but it's a delineator for I. I'll just say that.
No. I mean the 3 letters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not. Well, really? Okay. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be
something else. I realized that, but I'm looking at the actual International Morse code.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing too.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a C, and that is dash dot, which is exactly what you've got.
Yeah. Oh, dash dot at the end. Yeah, that basically means close.
No, not at the end.
Oh, dot dash. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, dot dash is what I was trying to figure out.
Okay,
And
hold
then
on.
there's the 4 dashes.
Do you want the computer just run it? So I'll give you the answer
Yeah,
since time. Computer says over a very tonal voice. After you ask the computer to basically crunch the numbers, it appears to be saying, "I am the end."
The end of what?
Immediately, Rags and Lady Mary, you get telepathic psionic dreamlike impression. No, it does not. Impressions.
Okay.
When you're in proximity of the node or the signal, which is basically the thing, rings of light falling into water. A scream made of thunder, but with no anger. A question that hurts to hear.
Okay, I see that now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm learning to read Morse code now. I know.
Okay. Rex kind of goes.
I will give you, since you are the comm officer, I will give you a tidbit of what you've interpreted from this. If you can roll me a control reason.
All right. To assist.
Yeah.
Assist.
You see, is that a thing you can do?
No, control, reason are both attributes. Not
Yeah. So it'd be reason. Let's go reason command to help you out a little bit.
All right.
And I'll roll 1 die on that to assist.
Yeah, but wait until Rags rolls first. Rags, what did we get?
Hey, if this was Deckard, I would have critted.
Well, you get enough to get part of the information. Rags, this is what you get.
It's not a threat. It's an attempt to ask. This may be causing pain unintentionally by the method of its resistance. Well, we'd already figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it wasn't a threat.
I'm going to DM you. As you get another private message in your head from this entity.
Rags is still, she's kind of talking to herself, but she's also talking to the cub because that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
And she is trying to rack her little brain and how to communicate this quickly. Okay, I know that you were. Basically, what you were doing was the feedback of two mics coming together and making a squealing noise. Am I saying she's actually talking to it?
Yeah.
After getting that. Is that what I'm getting? You basically turned on a microphone and didn't realize that we also had a microphone on?
Yeah.
No, she's saying that to the entity.
Oh, this is what you get back, and I'm gonna DM that to you through Discord.
That's fine.
Unfortunately, there's all this gobbledygook like message overlapping, so try to read what you can.
Echo me. See what I thought. I do not touch. I do not burn. I am not a void. I am. Name unknown, but I am. I see Silverlight. Your fear tastes like memory.
Hi.
Are you saying you don't know your own name? Because if you don't, I can give you one.
It says this. I'm posting this in chat in game.
Echo received. Do you see me? Echo received. Do you see me? I do see you.
I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna
You're making sure the right shines in this thing. Did you
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so when signal phase 2. Okay, so scene setup. This is what you get from the entity. The next one, as you feel everyone on the ship feels a wave of energy flow through them. Not hostile. This is what you get.
You are many. You speak without form. You burn in the silence. Your thoughts are noise, but bright. I do not strike. I do not flee. I reach. If you want me to speak with a form, you're going to have to let me come down. I'd like to talk to you, so you can actually see me. Know what I look like. We are reaching back. We do not mean harm. Your signal brought confusion and pain, but we know you now. You were only trying to be heard. We are listening. Yes. Yes. My name is Rags. Does not put the lieutenant before that.
Yeah. It's this.
But your voice feels like remembering. Wait a minute. Do you know me? You are beautiful and broken.
No. Read the top message
That's
from Q.
Oh.
You're missing lines.
You run from things you are not named. Your voice feels like remembering. You run from things you are not named. You divide your fear from your love. You are not one voice, but you sing. You are beautiful and broken. You want me to sing the song that I was singing to you before? About 3 being a magic number?
You hear a hum of like pleasure. Images of like grass fields and like flowers blooming and stuff like that. You feel like calm. This is how this entity communicates through emotions,
Oh,
but on a subspace frequency.
yeah, Rags is picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah.
She sits there and thinks, okay, what she projects, and she also puts this into her voice. Hello, my little kobolds. How are we doing today? This is how. Now, Captain will remember. Rags streamed on the ship before. Rags, the captain will remember this is how Rags starts every stream.
Hold on, give me a second.
And Rags is also smiling when she says that, so she's happy.
Yeah.
This is what she's projecting to the entity. Oh, I love this so much. Oh.
Yeah, quick second. All right. As you say, hello, my little kobolds. A subspace fragment interpreted via emotional linguistics contextual filters comes through. And you see this. All this gloriousness. As code. So the computer is going to do this, and I want you to read it like I can read it like the computer. DM'd in Discord.
Hello, Lightwave, greeting, intent to connect. Kobold, unknown, query of origin, not an archive. I will say to the person who wrote this, Kobold does not have 2 L's.
I know.
And you've misspelled it consistently, so.
Yeah, I know.
Emotional scam. Warmth, joy, familiarity. Shape construct, plural, beloved. Lesser than self, but not less valued. Yes, Kobold, bright, small thing. Kobold, echoes of you. Kobolds, make them with heart, protect them with fire. I like the last one. I really do. I like the last one. Request. If Kobold joy, may I be one? Response Victor, question mark, yes, no.
As 2 buttons pop up on your screen.
She immediately hits the yes.
and this is what you get in Morse code.
Okay, we're going back to Morse code, huh?
Oh boy.
Yeah, no.
I might as well just keep the cipher.
I
Oh,
know.
okay.
Okay. I am joy, I am no end, or am I?
I am not the end, or am I?
I don't think you're the end. I love this.
But pain is what I cause. How can I be pain, but also joy?
It wasn't your fault that you caused pain. You didn't know how to communicate with us. And I feel joy because I forgive you. I love meeting new friends. And you are a new friend. Again, she is radiating joy. So, or Captain, are you reading this over her shoulder when the stuff comes through? Query:
Yes.
what is forgiveness? Ah, that's a complicated thing. That means she looks up the she looks up at the captain. As you explain forgiveness in concisely.
Try it. That's all I can say. Just try it.
What I mean by I forgive you is that I don't want to hurt you because you hurt me. I understand that what you were trying to do was not bad. That's the best way she's going to be able to explain forgiveness concisely. Damn. Really? I just went up and looked to forgiveness of the Oxford languages, and it says the actions or process of forgiving or being forgiven.
Yeah.
Stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. I did say it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's messaging you again.
Uh-huh. You
Chat.
accept my pain, but you don't return it. I see. My pain is not accepted, yet it is understood. Yes. Lady Mary is just kind of sitting over there marveling at this small kobold communicating with an entity that that Lady Mary goes, I could have said all this in one fell swoop, but I'm letting the kobold take over, you know? She's also being very careful about what she says because she doesn't want to give this thing, you know, ideas that might be construed differently.
Yeah.
But how can I bring joy while you only give pain?
Well, I only give him.
Well, I can only give pain. I am only pain. That is all I am and more. You feel sadness. Oh, don't feel sad. Oh, I'm merely a construct of light and pain, and yet I feel I could be more. But how? 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 I think this is, and she mutes. She's not going to say this to it because she doesn't want to give it any more problems than it already has. So she mutes the feed, as it were.
Yep.
And she looks up at the captain and says, I think it's having an existential crisis. It doesn't know what it is. And I'm doing a pretty good job of communicating with it, but it's... Yeah. It's saying it's merely a construct of light and pain, and yet they can feel like that they're more, but they don't know how.
You told me to be out here.
Huh?
Oh, sorry about that.
Uh-oh. Ah. She puts it back on. Do you seek substance? Do you seek to have a form like me? How? How can I be more? Help me be more. I am trying. I am trying. But would you like to be like me? And I would love to explain to you what a kobold is, but that will take a while. Bright, joyful emotions resonate. So they do want to be a little kobold. Oh, lovely. Okay. Again, how can I be joy? How can I be joy? Lady Mary, you come over here, please? Certainly. Read this from the beginning. And she reads the whole thing. She looks over at Rags, and she's going to say this also very intentionally to the thing out there, but also to Rags. It seems to me that when you said hello, my little kobold, it wants to be he, she, they. Pronouns? With a question mark. I am us. They, them. We'll just call them they, them. I think they want to be a you. So how do we fix that? How do we make them me? Or one of me? As far as I know, there's only one of me in the whole universe. Rather unique. Give me a second. I am us, we are us. Emotions of joy. So apparently they do know what pronouns are.
Well, it's kind of interpreted.
Okay.
Based on what you're engaging with.
Yeah, I kind of got that. The reason why I was going he, she, they. Pronouns, please. So that I'm not misgendering you. Which is what her thought is. She doesn't want to misgender this entity. Over and under and through. I am Jack's confusion.
This is what you get from the communication as you're discussing with Lady Mary.
To be a kobold, again, you have two L's.
Yeah, it's doing
Is
that.
joy. Huh?
Let's just say it doesn't know how to spell, so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still learning the language.
To be kobold is joy. Joy needs a shape. I do not shape. Teach me how. Okay, first of all, this is all printed, right?
Yeah, in text.
In text. She goes, first of all, I appreciate the effort there, but this is how you spell kobold. And she goes, now I'm going to type something. I mean, this isn't bothering her all that much. It is trying to learn. That. You are trying to learn, and I'm here for you, and that's how you spell kobold. A message from my hubby. Give me a second. Okay. Notions of acknowledgement.
And I'm going to
Which
DM you. For Lady
which
Mary.
you have spelled, which you have misspelled
Yeah.
terribly.
Yes. Remember, it's an entity learning. It's like an infant.
Mary and the science team begin theorizing. Subspace transduction projection hypothesis the entity could borrow a holographic framework using the Silverlight's holodeck emitters mobile projectors. Projection must be stabilized by empathetic and emotional input around the entity's self-perception. It doesn't have a fixed form. Only thinks what a kobold feels like. Allowed to walk around the ship or stationed in limited zones as a holographic kobold avatar. Okay. Or two, psionic echo enforcement. Lady suggests that the entity may not need a physical form, but only validation for those who perceive it. A telepathic projection would allow the entity to appear as a kobold, but only those openly seeing it, per player choice. This ties directly into the entity's being identified as an emotional connection that it shares with Rex. Okay.
I'll let you decide which path you take. I am Jack's confusion.
I love it. I do. I love it. All right. While I like the first one, I see all sorts of problems going wrong with that. All sorts of problems.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? You can come up with a whole new idea if you want.
Well,
these are just options on the table currently. There are other options.
Yeah, I know. Lady Mary is technically a Q, but she'd have to get permission from the captain in order to use her abilities.
And also, this is technically a first contact, so the Prime Directive does apply.
Yeah. So this is not a. This is a pre-warp civilization.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is a pre-warp civilization, and also the non-interference doesn't do it either.
Mm-hmm. But Starfleet doesn't influence another species. That's kind of like their mode operandi.
I know that.
Yeah.
And Rice has been very careful about not saying that she's on the spaceship, that she's Starfleet. That she's following the Prime Directive, although it not being. No.
She's skirting the line.
Yeah, she's skirting the line, but she's skirting it in a way that.
Yeah.
It still satisfies the Prime Directive, but in Rice's own way, you know.
True. So yeah. As you're sitting there pondering like how to proceed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's just playing through the hold on.
Yeah.
While you do that, I need to do a new thing. After I wait for this to pop up. There it goes.
Ah, okay.
Well, it's still going, but yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Working on a thing. The next scene. Yep. Don't mind me.
The Prime Directive is not in place as the entity is making contact with another spacefaring civilization. It is inevitable that they will run into other spacefaring civilizations. Give me a second. Don't. Your hands are not tied here. You can speak freely since they initiated contact and using faster than light methods. Thank you, the author. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yep.
It would have been different if this was like a pre-warp world,
Yeah,
and yes, Rags would have been very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Considering Rags came from one of these pre-warp worlds.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think Lady Mary's gonna go with the second one, the psionic echo reinforcement.
Okay, excellent. Give me 1 second more. Feel free to talk to the
Because
entity.
Pre-warp is just the example. The standard is, will they find out about alien life soon? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, the author.
You're welcome. Well, I should say thank you to Oliver because they've been doing
author put in some
very
and beta canon. Trillius Primes established subspace radio contact before warp drive. Very true. Right.
Yeah.
It's just like us now. I mean, we're constantly beaming things up into space, and we haven't achieved that yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yes.
Waiting for, sorry folks, while we snaggle all this loveliness. Waiting for this to finish doing its thing, and yeah, it's playing. Sorry. I'm gonna go quickly get some water before we switch to our final scene.
Okay.
And folks, we'll be right back after this short 5-minute break.
What?
Coming down the pipeline, so don't leave the bridge.
Stardate 3391, a new frontier of silence and shadow. In the mists of the Shackleton expanse, we reach beyond knowing.
Burning stars behind us, silence in our path. Through the storm we sail, no time to turn back. Whispers in the static, echoes in the dark. Something waits beyond the light, it's tearing worlds apart.
In the iron shadows, where the watchers sleep, truth is cloaked in silence, buried secrets deep. One by one they vanish, names lost in the void, but we ignite the stars again with what they can't destroy. Forged in flame and mystery, bound by fate and secrecy, we are the edge, Trident's blade in the storm, we will not fade.
We ride the storm into the unknown
potential vector, extragalactic containment protocol. Failed.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Trek Trident. Where we last left off, our captain and our senior officers, including our comm officer, has engaged with an entity of unknown alien origin. And they have now made contact with the entity. The entity, apparently, wants to become a kobold. But it doesn't know how. And that is where we're going to be picking up. Lady Mary? How do you... The neutron star, yep. Mm-hmm. Fine. Yep. And on screen, on stream, I don't know if you'll be able to see this because we have the screen share thing. Hold on. Give me one moment while I pull it in. Here. I need to go grab this. Save yes. Oh, I want to stop download as a yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, assets. Okay, that's there. I have to go to here. Why is it not showing? Hello? Show. Okay, it's not properly downloaded. Why? Download the entity. Replace, yes. And boop. Why is not fine. Right click, save image as. Oh, because it's an XML. Really? Be that way. Okay. It's not showing it. Okay, fine. In that case, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of whatever it is. And this is basically what you see. Let's do screen. But mm-hmm. Oh, lovely. Yep. Yeah, it happens a lot. They'll deal with it though. Mm-hmm. As you see that manifest into your mind.
She's the cutest thing.
As it looks at you and says, Thank you. I learned to sing.
Just like my daughter.
And this is what you hear from it as our final scene. I don't know if you're able to hear that in the game.
I can hear. I can hear it. We can hear it.
I can't hear it, so yeah.
Coming in loud and clear.
Cool. Let me just do.
Shadow without shape, whisper lost in starborn dream. You saw the tremble in the and reached with words the silent gate. A small bright taught me how to sing from echoes deep. You lit my path with stars. No till I became your little thing.
Said a name with joyful eye, word I didn't know felt right. Cobalt, you smiled and danced around. In that one smile, my truth was found. I saw you laugh, I felt you through waves and pulses none could know. You didn't fear my mind or spark. You gave me voice within the dark. Hello, slow. You gave me hope. You showed me how to dream, to dream, to free, to grow. You have my impulse. It's a dream. Now I can be a small bright thing. You made me live. You whispered joy, gave me name. Not weapons, still fear, but someone belongs right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna replay it for everyone on stream during the credits. Well, during the end of the song. Yeah, I'm importing it now for everyone.
Because of you, within ranks, friend. I am small, but bright. Because of you.
you send that song to me?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be playing it for the audience too, so just give it a second.
Yeah,
Thank
send that
you.
one to me as well, because that was very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was the reason why I was smiling, because that is the sweetest song ever.
Yep. So for our audience who wants to listen to it, give me one quick second while I set it up for them. Pop in just a second, and then that, then.
I was a shadow without shape, a whisper lost in star-born dream. You saw the tremble in the wave and reached with words the silence gave. Hello, small bright thing, you taught me how to sing from echoes deep and far. You lit my path with stars. No form, no sound, no name to cling, till I became your little thing.
You said a name with joyful light, a word I didn't know felt right. Kobold, you smiled and danced around. In that one smile, my truth was found. I saw you laugh, I felt you glow. Through waves and pulses none could know. You didn't fear my mind or spark. You gave me voice within the dark. Hello, small bright thing, you gave me more than wings. You showed me how to try, to dream, to feel, to cry. You heard my pulse, my silent ring. Now I can be a small bright thing. You made me more than the thought and flame. You whispered joy and gave me name. Not weapon, threat, or ghost in fear, but someone who belongs right here. Hello, small bright thing, to you my heart shall sing. Across the void I found my kin, a soul who let me in. I may not always wear this skin, but I am more because of you within. Rex, friend, I am small, but bright. Because of you.
think Lady Mary has another daughter.
Yep. As the song ends and it says, "Because of you," it reaches out its arms to hug you.
And Lady Mary hugs this entity back. Says, I do believe that you need a name.
Mm-hmm. As it says, "I wish to be Joy."
Joy. Then Joy shall be, that is your name.
As as you look outside at the neutron star, and the neutron star begins to stabilize, and then it kind of collapses on itself, but the entity doesn't disappear. The neutron star, basically, the entity was feeding off the energy of the neutron star to survive.
Right.
But now that it's understood that it's causing harm to people, and it's learned to understand through you guys, it is let go, and the star collapses. But it's a beautiful, majestic collapse. Not sad or sorrowful or anything like that. It brings beauty to your eyes as you watch this star collapse into basically a black hole that opens up into a wormhole, leading to your next adventure. As the entity lets go from its hug in your mind, it says, "I believe there are journeys to be reborn. New destinies await.
Will you not come with us?
I shall."
Then come, Joy.
As in your mind, you feel like a presence next to you, but it doesn't feel it doesn't feel corporeal. It just feels like there's a presence near you, standing next to you.
And Lady Mary is crying because, daughter. And Bryce looks up at Lady Mary. Mom, why are you crying? You have a new sister. I do?
And that is where we're going to end today's game.
Were we ending it? Because I was away from the computer.
So,
Go ahead. Lady Mary gave the entity a name, Joy.
Mm-hmm.
The entity said, "I am Joy." So, and it's a cute little kobold character, and I thought blowing up stars was my shtick. Yeah.
We just blow up stars differently, majestically, beautifully, joyfully.
Yeah, and so the neutron star blew up, but it wasn't
destructive.
Yep. It became a black hole, and then it became a wormhole.
Yep.
Leading to our next adventure.
Ooh.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Star Trek.
Just pull out the tissues.
Star Trek Trident.
Yet to reach the star station yet.
Nope.
It's just one sector over. You'll be fine. And
only
with that,
one sector over.
Yeah. But you've made a new friend. You've made a new ally. And with it, you've also gained a full pool of momentum.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. Because you solved the mystery. You managed to make peace with the entity. You didn't destroy the entity.
Why would we have destroyed the entity?
Well, those were my criteria for what would have happened.
Oh, got it.
And different checkboxes that I would have checked depending on what you guys chose. But
right.
You successfully befriended the entity, made a new ally with the entity, gave the entity a corporeal form and made peace with and helped the entity make peace with itself. In today's episode, Silence to Noise, Echoes of Myself. Thank you so much for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. I'm PK USA ART Studios, your production manager and your GMQ. Thank you so much to my players. We'll start off with the captain first, in rank order.
The captain is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
I was
back.
Gonna say the captain wandered off.
No.
Oh, there's the captain.
Once again, I am Jordan. I play the very charismatic, very caring, and sometimes major pain in the Q's ass, Captain
Yes.
Helena Maroche.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pain in the ass and pain in the face.
Yeah. And I have been your wonderful Chief Medical Officer and Communication Officer, Lady Mary and Rags, and Lady Mary now has a new daughter. Thanks all, that was sweet. Now the migraine is cleared, and I've mopped up all the blood. Thank you.
Now you just have to deal with the emotional migraines.
That's true. Oh, by the way, I do stream from Tuesday to Friday over on my channel.
AFK for a second.
Please, go and watch me over at my channel on Leia Sky 2. We're going to be streaming some more Persona 5 Royal. So please join me over there. And he's just wandered off.
And that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, as we mop up all our emotional feels across the ship, you did your outro, right, Trish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
cool.
did.
Don't forget to go check out Trish on her channel at let me just do show. Now that I know how to do this. The Sky 2. There we go. Go check out Aliyah Sky 2 and our lovely little Cobalt Rags as they play various video games across the stars and on the ship of the USS Silverlight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out our upcoming series, which was mentioned in this series, Realms Journeys Reborn, coming soon to a galaxy near you.
Mm-hmm.
Over on that channel.
Over on my channel.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see you next time in a time and place, and a time in space. Keep an eye on your kobolds, and always remember, give hugs where they're inclined, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Out here, time forgets. The void listens, and the stars remember.
In the dark beyond the flame, where the maps have lost their names, we drift like prayers in silent skies, watching distant starlight die. Every mission leaves a scar, every choice a guiding star, and still we go hearts set on high to chase the truth before we die.
There were voices we once knew, call signs lost in black and blue, but duty lives where shadows cling, and hope still burns in everything. I've seen the light bend like a vow, and swore I'd hold the line somehow, for every world we've sworn to save, and every name we couldn't break.
Where stars remember us, we shine, not just in time, but beyond time, when silence rises and
Join us as we raid into ELHMK1 as they are playing Star Trek Orius, Episode 2. Let's join them and give them a good beam in.